Hello and welcome back to the Old World Blues. Big Sister is taking over Canada. We have dealt our first deciding blow against Lloyd's ministry, and we are moving our armies down south to deal with the Pioneer Company. We've got lots happening. We've been getting pushed back by a bunch of ghoul armies. This song's too intense. But our militia are holding the line against a bunch of robots who actually have decided not to attack us at all. So far, things are very smooth. The commune is calling. We require able-bodied soldiers to carry out the will of the people. We get a bunch of infantry equipment from this, as well as a bunch more recruitable population. Spawn 4 Red Army militia units. Army experience 25 replaces mass mobilization with the people's officers. Oh, this increases our recruitment. Armies get more experience and they train faster. Let's pick up this bad boy right away. I'm not certain we need those militia right now. Though part of me is also like, I guess it wouldn't hurt.
Hello.
Do I want to fall back this guy to Dragon Valley? Part of me is thinking I don't have to lose this. It does create a bit of an opening here that they could take advantage of, but looks our guys are going to fall down here and reinforce that line anyway automatically. This is good. As soon as our reinforcements start showing up. Ooh.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
We can deal with those schools. Push them right back. We're gonna get pushed here. There's not a lot we can do about it until the rest of the gang shows up. But that's okay. That's where all of our vanguard are going, so I feel good. Feel like this song wouldn't be approved by the People's Ministry of Music. Too many I's, not enough we's. Everybody is hopping on the railroad. Some of them are hopping on the railroad to get down here. I think that's what that little symbol means.
Hey there.
Can you go there and attack from that direction? And then if this guy goes here, he could attack from that direction.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Yeah, these are all of our best units are still like pretty far back.
Hey.
Let's hold the ghouls here. If I can trap a bunch of their divisions right here.
Hello, sir.
Then I can just do something like this.
Hello.
I guess maybe one of you guys should probably stay. They are all suffering from like a lot of attrition. I'm not actually clear why. Because it's so cold. It's November. We don't want to set the world on fire. We just want to start a flame in our heart. That's perfect. That couldn't be more perfect.
Dodge this.
We're going to move this little vanguard line. We're going to tighten it up. I want these ghouls. I am starting to see some movement on the robo front. I don't know. Like, there is a bridge here. I could take this and then have all these militias fall in on Fawcett. Or at the very least, 2 of them fall in. These guys are pushing this, no problem.
You're mine.
Which is exactly what we want to see.
I'm out of out of here.
I just realized that this touches against pipestone, so we're actually going to go around pipestone.
Hello.
And I'm just going to have them back each other up a little bit.
What's up?
Let's have you guys move up here. Move up here. We just got chems. Basic healing powder. Man, that took us some time to get, though. Yikes. All that stuff is like 1 year ahead. We could start producing dynamite. Or dogs. I tell you what, we should work on resistors because that's going to give us tech upgrades right away.
Hey there.
Yeah. These guys are trying to stop this encirclement from happening.
Hey there.
And I'm going to try a weird little encirclement over on that side. If I have extra troops here, probably not you. What are we doing so bad on supply status? We're not making any caravans. That is a problem. I'm going to take one group off of guns because I need to start making some caravans. We literally cannot supply all of our troops at the moment. Which is a costly problem to have. These guys say they're being pinned, but I literally don't know from whom. We pick up gliders. We're going to grab the extra manpower here from agriculture.
Set up a crossfire. Hello.
You're going to pin that guy. You can actually move in here.
Hello.
I'm just noticing that this is
Hello, sir.
fit for encirclement. This one guy.
Hey there.
Excellent. Okay. So we don't necessarily need to move in on these ghouls, but
Get down!
we should try to surround them as much as we can.
Get down! Suppressing fire! Hello? Cover me!
You know what, man? You should go there.
Hey.
You should just go straight for red deer. If we can get multiple encirclements going, that's the bulk of their army handled. Our lines are obviously a bit of a mess at the moment, but some of these dudes are trying to flee, so we're going to pin them into place. Okay, this says I have a guy here,
Get down!
but I don't have that territory captured somehow.
Sir?
Oh, I guess because he's fighting the garrison. We'll give him some support.
Hello?
You go straight for red there. Oh, this is just fantastic. This is going really well right now. I wasn't expecting to grab so many early encirclements. We have extra military factories. Access to gliders. We could start pumping out special ops teams. It's not a terrible idea, but also because we have access to tanks, I don't really know if they're worth making. I guess they're limited, so it doesn't really hurt to have a couple.
Hello, sir.
We got unassigned divisions coming in here to the riflemen.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
2 new divisions. I guess also if we're making spec op guys, we can actually make spec op guys. Check your logistic issues in the top bar with the crate. Yes, yeah. So we've got enough caravans there now, but we're like right on the edge. These guys have moved their capital to Nordegg, whatever that is.
What's up? What's up? Hey there.
I could just fall in on these encirclements, but I kind of just want to take as much territory as I can from them and let them be stuck.
Hello, sir.
You got ghouls down in Red Deer. I see how it is. You know what? You might just stay right there. We're running low on water. Okay. And I tell you what I want to do. We got access to chems now, so I want to take these. I'm going to duplicate these revolutionary vanguards. And we're going to make a version of them with chems and another infantry platoon. I can't actually afford that yet. I want to kind of switch around the way this looks as well. That'll give him a 20 width, which is much, much better. So I'll just wait till we can put chems on them as well, and then we'll start upgrading those units so that they have proper fighting strength. Town in the Rockies, about 45 minutes west of Rocky Mountain House. Nice little spot to be. Who are these fighting? Yeah, they're just the militia. Those militia? I'm very confused by this, but... Why don't we just wipe these guys out so that my front lines can move up? The people's officers are here giving us a bunch of army as well as changing some of our laws. Bleed for the commune. Add revolutionary struggle, which gives us -5 stability, but increases mobilization speed, training time, and training levels. I think I'm going to try to get this Quadra Arms Workshop in North Redmond. So we're going to spawn 4 militia units. Red Deer disabled. Oh, here we go. We can finally do this. Focus on the capitalists. So this is going to give us 15% attack and defense against them for the next 90 days. Oh, Red Deer is a trade hub. So we're going to get a lot of value from that. Our army experience is shooting up through the roof. Which does mean I can do things like throw chems on you guys. And I guess ideally, I'd probably make a duplicate of these guys as well. Which we'll call Rifle Company 2. And we'll just slowly phase it out is what's going to happen. Conrad Cool, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Winning the war is great, but what about our people's hockey teams? The actual important issues? There are actually some really funny groups in the game that are just clearly guys in hockey gear. We got 20 here. Can't quite add chems. I could put in some combined arms. This would actually be really good. Combined arms are unlocked when you get machine guns, grenades, and anti-tank weapons, and it basically gives them a little bit of all of them. And they are excellent quality. Honestly, it should probably be these guys who get combined arms. Yeah, they should probably both get combined arms. Oh, yeah.
Hello.
That's some fun encirclement, baby.
Hey there. Hey.
These guys are all toast. I'm just going to let those ghouls live.
Sir.
Doesn't really benefit me
Sir.
to kill them at all. It's just like a fight we don't need to have. So if that's the case, I'll probably put all the Vanguard on this line. And I think we can just push through to all the continuous victory points here.
What's up?
Oh, this succeeded.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
How will we do here? 62. Hey. Can you attack from there? No, not really.
What's up?
Yeah, let's maybe just not do that then.
Sir. Sir.
A bunch of these robots have left their front lines.
What's up?
So I'm going to just start stealing land from them. I think they're actually fighting against the pioneers down here. We have a few options here that are popping up. Scavenging is underway. Extend military research. Seize on patriotism. I don't think I really want to trigger any of those right now. Seize Canadian arms. Ballot draft. Ruthless drills. Oh, that's cool. So we can get like bonus manpower if we're desperate for it. Just at the cost of a bunch of stability. All right, you boys can just all pretty much keep moving forward.
Hey.
You go there, you go there, you go there, you go here. Like Vanguard deployment is all sitting in this little pocket, which isn't really where I need them anymore.
What's up?
I'm just going to ask most of them to push to Nordegg.
Hello? What's up?
And then we'll try to get another little mini encirclement here happening.
Hey there. Hello?
You can go there, you can go here, you can go here. You're moving in there. You guys are moving that way, that way. I guess you can go all the way down.
Sir? Hello.
Yeah, you're not really good enough to fight a ghoul.
Uh,
More revolutionary vanguard are starting to show up. Decision to mobilize the people is available to us. I think I'll just keep the war support right now. You can dodge a slap shot. You can dodge a bullet. The saxophone music's so nasty. It's almost an opiate of the masses. Oh, man. It is honestly like one of the things I've been so excited coming back and playing this is just been getting to re-experience Fallout music again.
let's see you handle this.
It's funny, but it's so nice. A little worried about those militia there. Let's give them some more support.
Hello, sir.
I guess we'll have one group go this way, the other group go that way.
Sir.
You guys are all pushing like that.
Hello, sir.
4 of you can attack him. These guys got to be close to capitulating. We got the work camps coming in. We'll switch to flexible designs. Just keep that industry pumping.
Hello, sir. What's up?
You're gonna go that way.
Hello.
You're going that way.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I mean we're blitzing all their cities. They don't have enough to stop me anymore. And I don't know. I literally don't know what the robots are doing. We got extra military factories. How are we doing on logistics? Spec Ops is the only stuff that we're short on, and that's only because we just started. I'm not making dynamite. So I don't even know how we're building combined arms right now. Should we start making power armor? I'm going to say yes.
Hey.
That seems like a very good idea to me.
Sir.
These poor ghouls are just getting absolutely trashed in that city.
Sir.
Go, go, go. Cap, cap, cap.
You're no match for us.
Our trade node in Red Deer has thrown off its economic downturn. Commerce returns to a neglected region, and our income taxes should rise as well. So yeah, we have an extra trade node down here in Red Deer, which is amazing. It's level 4. I guess North Redmond is our other one. Also level 4. Ooh, we can promote this one. Bump it up to level 5. Make us some more cash. Some more caps. They no longer have victory points on the map, so I don't know. They've got to capitulate right now. 800 weapons, 30 anti-tank rifles, as well as just a handful of like little tiny things. We're going to take all your land. You're going to do nothing about it. And now the final section of this war begins.
Hello, sir.
Which honestly, I don't think it's going to be a complicated war. I am just going to tell them to go straight up to Grand Prairie. The militia reserves can just keep doing what they're doing. The vanguard. I think I will just do this same sort of thing. Wait until everybody gets in over there to position. That was too short. Have we liberated Comrade Darius yet? He's supposed to report for Jareth for mining duties. Trade and commerce have expanded in North Redmond. Excellent. No extra trade route slots, but we do get an extra 19 caps per turn. 4 more militia units. Indoctrine, bleed for the commune. Roads to the Red Army and penal battalions. A stealth armor cache. Special forces kits. I want to get building. I feel like we don't need arms workshops right now.
Hey.
These are all new people's militias. So we're going to put them all in here. But I'm also going to then take all these rifle companies and I'm going to move them over to the riflemen. Too many rifle companies, actually. So you know what? I'm going to take one of these really good ones that want a medal. And I'm just going to swap him over to a Revolutionary Vanguard. We have enough equipment for him. Not going to give them any medals or anything right now, but...
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
How much would it cost to do all these guys? More than enough. So we're going to increase all the...
Hey.
Oh, sorry, that was not all of them. I'm a little short on demo equipment. Because, of course, we're not making demolition equipment, but we'll upgrade as many of those guys as we can. You're not making demolition equipment. I don't know how.
So the moral is this, just as plain as day, that old man Adam is here to say he's gonna stick around, that's clear to see, but ah, my dearly beloved, are we?
That's not going to stop progress, is it? Maybe it will. All right, we'll just leave it. We'll get demo next. We're not going to need it for fighting these robots. We outnumber them so crazily. We're all taking a lot of cold attrition as well right now, but... Start singing hi ho, hi ho. I don't think it's on the approved song list. I think that one got banned pretty early on. How many of you do I need to wait for?
Hello?
Man, they're all in really good shape. Have the Vanguard move. Have the People's Army move. We don't really have much of a planning bonus, but...
Hello?
I don't know that we need it. I'm kind of getting the vibe that I can beat Grinder my way.
I'm gonna send you.
Don't go that way. I don't want you attacking across a river. That's just like a bad choice.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks. You can't stand up to this, can you?
Can we at least take this territory they're not
Hello?
protecting?
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
That guy's probably retreating there, but that's fine.
Hello.
This is what the lads are designed for. Hey, Mona. Coming in to visit.
Sir.
I mean, we could also have the militia join in. They will cause that to be one dramatically quicker. I guess we'll have you go there. You're taking Walkerton. That'll encapsulate him. We're starting to get hunted down a little bit. Plan? I thought communism was just throw bodies at it. I mean, we're definitely having a little bit of that going on right now. There's no doubt about it. We're building, what is it? Infrastructure in Nisku, Leduc, and Loidminister. In Loidminister as well. Curious. I mean, Loidminister is fairly advanced. We can get a little bit going there for sure. And more in South Redmond, maybe. Okay, you want to say hi, everybody? Okay, come here. Big sister Mona here to watch her investigation. Some of our scavengers went missing. I don't know if we have the option to find them. TBH. I don't know what I've clicked here to make everything go blue. Oh, activates mission. So the 5-year plan conclusion. Right now, it's giving us a huge boost to civilian factories. I tell you what, let's take Big Sister. We'll take the -15 stability hit, but we'll get ready to do the People Reunited, which allows us to core all of this territory. What is this mode? Oh, this is night and day mode I turned on.
Hello.
We're going to move you, I think, across the bridge and to Fox Creek.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
You can move up to entrance. I think these guys are all just kind of going to get surrounded now as well. So that's perfect. Confiscate their Pilsner. They won't work without it in Lloyd. Where you think you're going?
Hey.
You ain't going nowhere, robots.
Hey there.
I'm gonna pin you right down. You don't get to escape. I'm encircling you.
Hey there.
That's Swan Hill.
Hey there.
I don't know. Can we take Fawcett with these 3? Yeah, it looks like we actually can. Someone has me pinned here. The Foggy Mines. That is them. How are they pinning me when I'm attacking them?
Hello.
I guess they just can. A new profession seems to have appeared recently in the Wasteland. People who call themselves realtors, trying to buy and sell shacks for no apparent reason. This has caused slight instability in the region, but we think it's an easy way to part the peasants with their bottle caps. Unregulated shack market gives us country base node income 15% and also gives us 50,000 bottle caps. Regulated shack market only gives us 5%. I can't just let a bunch of people control the housing market in my communist country. Communist countries don't work like that. My scavengers didn't come back. We can send a rescue team to them. I'm going to do that because I would like them to come back. Dust in the wind. It's a miracle. The courier we dispatched found the scavengers, bloodied but alive. They may even found some loot. Nice. Manpower, infantry equipment. All good stuff. And we can send out some vehicle scavengers as well. Night and day mode, such a nice idea. Becomes unplayable at 3 to 4 speed. Yes, agreed. And unfortunately, 3 to 4 speed is like the only way to play the game. Division defense and max entrenchment. Planning speed, max planning, and justify war goal time. We want a chief of the army. What is our military research? Conventional warfare. So I'll tell you what. Having a guy who gives us 15% conventional warfare speed and army experience every single day is going to be really valuable. We gonna grab him.
Hey there.
Atomic cocktail. All right, guys. Are we gonna get any pincers? I've got militia having to try and do encirclements right now. Not quite sure how that's going to work for us. I definitely don't need anybody going that way. Couple robots there in Fox Creek.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Losing their mind.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Let's have you pin them. And then you go that way. And possibly even beyond.
Sir. Hey.
You can participate in that attack. Let's get these guys encircled. Because frankly, why not? Big as a whale. Ooh, atomic cocktail.
Know what CONORAD means? It stands for Control of
Dynamite.
Electromagnetic Radiation. Sounds pretty complicated if you're not an electronic engineer.
Give everyone brochures about Utopia and the mines. I feel the need to make a disclaimer to YouTube viewers. I am not a fascist. Yeah, you sometimes have to be clear about that when playing Hearts of Iron. It's one of the strange parts about the game.
Hey.
Everybody keep pushing up, please. I think everyone can just go now. That's their entire army left, so I don't actually have to do anything more. I don't even technically need to be killing any of these guys.
Come on! Let's see you handle this! Set up a crossfire! I'm hit!
I'm just wasting troops. Like our guys are just gonna walk all the way up. Big Grass has capitulated. 250 heavy lifters, 50 scrap bots, and a handful of protectrons and other little baby things. We're gonna take over this whole country. We are now Big Strath Commune. The biggest. Weirdly, I always like playing democracies, even though Vanilla Hoy democracies really suck in the fun department. I haven't really given them too much of a try. I played a little bit of England, I guess. Now, I'd like to spend things like our manpower filling in the holes of what we need. Am I out of guns? No, I have 1.6K. That's not to say I couldn't use more, though. I make 1 power armor a week. You know what? We can always just make more guns. It's never really a bad idea. We should be able to also finish up some of these squads. These guys needed chems.
Sir?
This rifle company guy got a level up, which is great.
This is Art Linkletter.
Um,
In event of atomic bombing or some other catastrophe, here's
Anti-tank
something
support.
important to remember. It will help save lives, including your own. Do not use the telephone.
what do we want to give this guy in addition? We could give him fire teams.
Remember, don't use the phone. Leave the line clear for safety of your own life and the lives of others.
I guess rooted wouldn't be bad. These are kind of gonna be some of my main defensive units at this point. Yeah, actually, let's give them rooted.
Hello, sir.
He's the only one who leveled up from that war. So that's fine. People don't understand it's a game where you can play in a way that you would never behave IRL. I'm not sure what to say. Yeah, right. 40k armies are Grey Knights, Black Templars, and Sisters of Battle. I mean, I feel like no matter who you pick in 40k, you're damning yourself in some way or another. The Glorious War has been a great success. A glorious success, one might even say. Now, I will be real. I don't know what our next target is. So we're going to move... People's Reunited will allow us to core costs for 40% cheaper. I can't complete this, it looks like, until I have full control. So I assume I have to core all of them. Then we're going to go Articles of Union. So we can start making our way down the communist tree. That's National Spirit 4-year plan. We actually don't have that. Purging the outcasts. Putting them on their knee. Barons, local population. Yada, 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 yada. I mean, we kind of need like all of this stuff. Building slots and foundries. Military factory construction speed. We are going to go pink. So backyard economy and Garden of Blossoms, which gives us armor division attack. The never-ending barrage. What else do we have here? Bonuses for agriculture. Tanks. More militia. South Redmond and North Redmond get a bunch of outposts. The next campaign. So this is where the claims are in this section. The Great Stampede, Middlemark, and Battleford. Safe Haven, Rosewood, Manifest Hope, the Order of St. George, and the Kingdom of Manitoba. Okay, so we kind of go this way, which means we don't need to really border the pass keepers. Battleford, the Great Stampede, and Middlemark are the big choices right now. Middlemark is a robot company.
Civil defense
is common sense.
Everyone's favorite mascot, the face of Middlemark.
Prepared if nuclear attack ever comes.
The Great Stampede are these brother and sister or whatever. Two great families, not brothers and sisters. They just had a baby. That'd be kind of weird, but it is Fallout. And Battleford is Prince Albert of Saskatchewan. He's a raider. And it's actually fighting the Great Stampede right now. So I have a big question, which is where are the trade nodes? Calgary and Greystable. Calgary's right there.
Hello.
Bum, 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 bum.
Hello, sir.
So I'm going to say probably you guys there,
Hello,
you
sir.
guys there, and you guys here. Strath Commune's control of the CPF endures. The chaos engulfing central Alberta has finally been brought to an end as the Canadian People Front ruling authority in Strath Commune reigns supreme. Teresa, no doubt only further emboldened by this victory, broadcast the announcement across the north. Attention, people of Canada. I, Amy Therese, have come one step closer to your final liberation. Under my guiding hand, the revolution has brought justice to the wreckers in Loidminister. We have destroyed the monument to American imperialism and greed in Red Deer, and we have slain the crazed steel menace into the north of Grand Prairie. This is all cause for celebration. With this victory, we bring an end to the long and arduous struggle for the soul of communism. To the workers of Canada, I say, hold strong, for once we recuperate and regain our strength, the revolution will continue until all of Canada follows suit. Hell yeah, dudes. We no longer have In Pursuit of Vengeance or the struggle for Alberta, which I guess were national spirits. So now we really have to focus on building up our economy a little bit. Having to wait to be punched before you can defend yourself? Have to accept Italy smashing Ethiopia or Japan going after China? You don't have to accept Japan going after China. There are a couple of options to intervene in that. Like if you're playing England, you can actually attack Japan and take over China as a puppet state.
Hey there.
It's another revolutionary vanguard. Full of you. I should probably cancel these guys and make the better revolutionary vanguards. I am realizing.
Hello.
I don't know that I want to add anybody more to the militia reserves because that's just like, it feels kind of like a waste of an army. Dynamite's a ways away. But that's okay. We're not going to war against anybody anytime soon. The people reunited. Reduced coring costs. Something we should think about is also occupied territories. I'm going to turn wasteland pacification on everywhere. It's going to kill my manpower, but these guys should be reserves. We really don't have anyone good for garrisons. Which is tricky. If these guys have combined arms, do I really need to give them a fire team and anti-tank? I'd argue no. But I guess if we have the supplies, why not? Whichever city is home to the Maple Leafs, that way you can always win the Stanley Cup. And almost the extent of my ice hockey knowledge. Oh, my dude, the Maple Leafs never win the Stanley Cup. That is the joke. And quite the joke they are. Sorry, not sorry, Leafs fans. I tell you what, I'm gonna put this guy who's rooting out resistance over here in Red Deer for a little while, just to shut that down. We also have a bunch of caps, which I keep forgetting we can spend to upgrade things, such as root out resistance effects, which would be a really good use of that money. I can also buy some more bicycles. How many bikes do I have? 500. I don't need to buy anymore. If I make more basic weapons, how many do we have right now? So I just sold them some basic weapons, because the idea is I can then buy weapons off them later. They'll get their opinion with me back up a little bit. We have a nice thick line in all directions, which is fantastic. I actually wonder if I shouldn't put some over here by the pass keepers just to keep them in line. Wanted to save the Maple Leafs is crossing the line moment. Perfectly fine sending people to the mine, but save a hockey team. How dare he? Churchill's tea has the no appeasement. Go straight for the throat method. Cowtown has a hockey team rival to you. Sounds like Canada. No right to self-defense until you've actually armed. Leafs are the line has been crossed. You could have picked any of the other 5 original 6 teams and been okay. So there is a team that forms somewhere around here that are wearing Calgary Flames outfits. They're like knights. And they're very, very funny looking. Keep going down those tech trees. This song is so chaotic. I need to know who is a regular Vanguard here.
Hey.
You 3 are. And you are. Oof, man, my manpower took a hit. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna regret it, but I'm gonna do it. The people reunited. Oh, I can take this right away. We're gonna do that. So Revolutionary Vanguard, we can actually decommission. It's going to rename them Advanced Revolutionary Vanguard, Advanced Rifle Company. We're going to need a lot of manpower to fix these issues, but our tariffs are done, which is nice. You're ready to be promoted again to North Redmond Economic Node. We can create a route to Red Deer from North Redmond. And then another one to... Well, I guess that's the most money. Okay, so we have a trade deal basically going between North Redmond and Red Deer. That's generating us a ton of extra caps per turn. And we have money coming from Calgary as well. They've sent us a trade delegation. I like to imagine the music is playing while everyone is punching each other about hockey. Comrades, this is the war room. You can't fight it here. Were our tariffs 25% across the board? No, they were only 15%. And we opted into them. Mighty hand of God. Atomic power. Atomic power. Can I decrypt 2 things at once? Yes, but it goes really slow. So we'll start with the Great Stampede. Tribe leadership. Normally, there's an option in here that's like steel. And I don't know why I don't have access to that. You can rob other countries and you get like 200,000 caps for it. It is a lot. We do have this Spec Ops team. I would like to make it the correct size. Design is too expensive. For now, the fires that ripped apart the North from the ancient arsenal of Americans have struck at chairwoman Teresa's core. Do the wreckers have enough power to set off nuclear weapons? Do they also have enough courage to do it blatantly? The questions race around her head as she sits in her office overlooking Redmond Square. Lost in her spiraling mind, the jackboots of Colonel Thau's forces start to pound the square's cobblestones. The pieces of the puzzle were being put together one by one as roadblocks cut off access to the main building. The light bulb kicks off in her head as the sounds of rifle fire echo through the halls of her building. While gripping her sidearm, she awakens the loudspeaker calling for support. Her guard, already in the bitter fight for the stronghold, tries to reach the chairwoman. The once white snow outside has become littered with red blotches, almost as if the snow was growing tulips. I don't know which one we have to do here. A free state or Articles of Union? I think we need Articles of Union. Yeah. Oh, so if the soldiers take over, it becomes a free state. But Big Sister survives, so we pick up Articles of Union. And our colonel gets removed. The bounds of the possible have been shaken within Redmond. The traitors have shown their cards and have risen against our beloved Big Sister in a vain attempt for democracy. Yet it is Chairwoman Teresa that stands firm. Her prized young cadets have pushed Theo's bewitched horde into the lost pages of history. The streets of Redmond may lay bare with cracked roads and torn apart buildings, but her steady hand remains on the steering wheel. A little starvation builds character. Our beloved Big Sister has been seen muttering among the inner circle. Across the halls, down the shadows, hide the ever-growing worry of her leadership. While she holds the throne in Redmond, her supposed prime base, the party has started to wonder if she's lost some marbles. The coup attempt and the long bitter war with the breakaway states have shaped Teresa more than anyone is legally allowed to say. In this vein, the party has started to cultivate a successor, someone to ensure the legacy that the revolution lives on. In the farmlands of the commune, a man named Antoine Sorel has shown himself to be the pinnacle of revolutionary thought. Between his grueling shifts on state-run communes, he's written extensively on the glorious revolutions unfolding, which has earned him the party's eye. The party is starting to split at the seams. Teresa's decided it's time for a new constitution. The supposed Articles of Canadian Union, as she called it, will be used as a springboard for the reconquest of our old land. The party has been put in charge of crafting and passing the new constitution, but with the schism unfolding, the question is who will end up on top? Can the old guard in the party affirm its control, or will the cadets seize power for their beloved Big Sister? There is much work to be done. My, oh my. What do we want to go down here first? Does anything add more civilian workshops? That adds foundries. That adds electricity. I could get rid of the 5-year plan and get some power stations. But I'm not really like low on any resources right now, so There's a bunch of stuff we could do. Bonuses for land doctrines. If we get 1,000 manpower, we can get 4 arms workshops. That's civilian workshops and infrastructure, which is really valuable. I'll take this research speed to do land doctrines, I think, right now. I feel like we completed this civil war way faster than we were meant to. Like by maybe a couple of years. Have to infiltrate the civilian administration to have the steel mission? Okay. This set before or after Voltec set off the bombs? Oh, way after. Way after. Like quite a bit, I think. The big showdown of NCR in season is in the mod? I mean, didn't Voltec set off the first bombs? Isn't that the whole thing? Like, they're the ones who caused the original nuclear fallout? The big showdown is in this mod, though, yeah. Nice. Oh my god, we picked up General Atomic schematics. What does General Atomics get us? Robots, again. Pretty good bonuses to robots. Defense, max speed. So Robco is more offensive robots. General Atomic is more defensive robots. I still think we're going to go with Watts. We're just going to do it later down the line. Send out some more prospectors. We're doing really good on prospecting right now, so. The lore is kind of fluid at this point. Yeah. They stick with mostly old lore since it started before the show.
Did you know, for example, that your chances of surviving an atom bomb attack are excellent?
That makes sense.
But there's a big if.
Wow, this is getting compliant really fast.
Nobody else will help you. Listen, because this is important. Keep a complete first aid kit handy. Keep a closed container of drinking water in your refrigerator. Enough for 3 days.
You best to make sure that everything's going okay.
Take a look around your house right now and pick out the safest spot, away from windows and doors. Make sure that every member of your family understands he is to rush to that safe spot when there's danger. I'm convinced that these precautions are necessary right now, and I hope I can convince you.
Airplanes?
They're important to your family, yourself, and your community.
No. Motorization. The followers of Apocalypse have shown up. Following recent establishment in the neighboring rivals, a group of humanitarian pacifists who dub themselves the followers of the Apocalypse have begun trickling into our land. Their aim is seemingly noble: to provide services to those in need, ranging from medical care to agricultural advice. They care for the parts of society we prefer to forget, be them homeless or junkies, and are accepting of all that no one left to turn to. On this front alone, we have no qualms with them. After all, who would refuse free medical supply? Problems start to arise when you look closely at our neighbors, where the followers have been established for a while. Support for any kind of war amongst the people is slipping. They prefer to stay on their farmsteads and practice new medicines. There's some indication that the followers accept seditious anarchists into their rank, who are intent on burning our nation to the ground or seizing power themselves. We may need to keep an eye on them, therefore, if we decide to tolerate their remaining in the land. Once established, they appear very difficult to uproot. We must therefore decide swiftly before they have a chance to settle down. Accepting them will undoubtedly bring benefit, but at what long-term cost? If we are cruel, wicked, and bloodthirsty, they might have demands of their own to make on us. Or we can uproot them right away. Big Sister's vision cannot be tainted? I mean, here's the thing. They are, like, good, and we are meant to be, like, good guys. I mean, we're not a party of the people. We are a party of the elite. I've only ever kicked them out of my lands, so I don't actually know what happens if you keep them around. I other than, like, you get bonuses to agriculture tech, to research rate. I think I'm going to take them. They're not going to stop communism. We can keep an eye on them. Big Sister watches everything. Anarchists in the Utopia? Are they going to be sightseeing in the mines? I mean, that's kind of the thing. If they are, some indication that they accept seditious anarchists into the rank. I'm not really worried about, like, I don't know, man. We're like a hyper 1984 communist nation who keeps a very stringent watch on all of their civilians. I'm gonna let them in. We'll see whether or not that ends up being a big mistake. We can give them a bunch of bonuses as well if we want. Escort their caravans. Placate them. Drops our war support a little bit, but not by a lot. And grant them bases. Providing some of them to free will help improve our standing with them and maybe even mitigate any previous disagreements. Any owned state controlled by the Strath Commune, Loidminister would lose 2 scrap metal production. I mean, we're making a lot of scrap metal right now. We have a huge surplus. Not a huge surplus, but we have a surplus. How's it going? Communism detected on American soil. Oh, this is Canadian soil. Thank you very much. Which is in this timeline also American soil, but we're taking it back. I'm gonna be nice. You know what? We're gonna escort them. I'm gonna grant them a base, and I'm gonna placate them. I'm gonna go all in here. If we're gonna let them in, we might as well go all the way. I don't want to divert their supplies, because I don't really think I need that. More shooting stars. Do we want to get any land doctrine stuff? I'm not sure. Probably not yet. Military leader cost, party popularity, stability modifier, power through nepotism. Starting level of new army leaders 1. Starting logistics skill of new army leaders 2. Trait gain XP 10%. I mean, those are all pretty good deals there. I mean, the first thing I definitely want to do is make sure that my companies are set up properly.
Is common sense. This is Pat Boone. In case of enemy attack, you must know your warning signals. Steady blast of 3 minutes means tune your radio dial to 640 or 1240. A 3-minute wavering tone or a series of short blasts.
I also want to set reinforcements, supply trucks, and garrisons to high priority. These guys are looking for tribal scout kits. Can militia ever get a proper size army? They can go 15, 18. I guess you can give them like 1 infantry to get them to 20. Kind of feel like putting them at 15 width would be the better way to do that. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with these guys right now. Like, a part of me is also thinking, like, what if I just change all the militia over or something? It's just that this guy has this bonus to militia leaders. We'll think about it. Death is a preferable alternative to communism. What are you, some kind of giant American robot? A lot of new workers seem to have appeared. Commissar, introduce them to their new jobs. Think we need to keep a close eye on Agent? He's letting anarchists into the glorious people's Canadian utopia. We might need to take action. Listen, look, if we got to throw them in the sulfur mines, we will. We're just hoping right now that we can convince them otherwise. The Middlemark trial has expired. Was providing me stability and division recovery rate, but stealing my caps. My caps! Certified Northwestern gal. There we go. Finally. I was like, when are we going to make dynamite? All this other stuff is pretty far ahead. Mongols are good on garrisons. I guess we have vehicles coming. I do want planes. I want blimps. I'm obsessed with blimps. May even get some in the sulfur mines. Yeah. Noting it all down. Commissar has his notebook. All right. What do we need here? 1,000 manpower. Oh, I need all 3 of these. Stability -5. I don't love that. But I do love infrastructure. Big iron on his hip. What is that infrastructure? Fort Saskatchewan and Nixu Leduc. So not South Redmond is what you're telling me. North Redmond is maxed out right now. I'm going to build some additional infrastructure down here so that when that gets boosted, we can start pumping in factories. Loidminister actually has really good room for factories as well. We'll do that first. Red Deer is okay. Grand Prairie is really good at 90. And is hidden away, which is kind of nice. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. How did that trigger? Mona? Is it you? Did you press the end button? Oh yeah, we got to start making demo equipment. What happened to all my military factories? Did we lose a bunch? Question mark, question mark, question mark? I don't really want to pull anything off of basic weaponry because we are always going to need guns. If this is the case, maybe you're actually getting an arms workshop first. Middlemark surplus requests lowered tariffs. Here's the thing, Middlemark surplus. You mostly only have melee weapons, and also I'm gonna go to war with you. Change the broken opinion. I don't know that this counts as the same. Oh yeah, Middlemark and Middlemark surplus are two different companies. Now that said broken, so I don't know if it's going to work in the first place. Oh, God damn it. It didn't. I just got robbed. Did I lose collaboration progress? That might cause you to lose access to factories until I fully core them. Oh, that's a good point. Not yet. But we are getting up there. We have a lot of uncored states. Oh my God. That's so expensive. Yeah, we're going to need to like just keep an eye on it with all of our intelligence agencies. Make resistance contacts. Bribe leadership. So you're saying I need civilian intelligence? I mean, I feel like we should just keep upgrading the anti-partisans right now because they're clearly what we're going to need the most, but get the political power minister. Yeah. I thought we got him. No, we didn't. Yes. No, we got one of them. This guy gives us political power gain, better trade deals as well. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this guy. Friends in high places. Luke Anderson. Current party rulers are elites, which they are. World tension's already up to 28. I also no longer have a commander. I am just realizing I'm going to need to promote one of these guys. These are the field commanders. So these guys upgrade into... I see. This officer gains 1 experience if promoted to an army general. Like, do we know? I guess they won't get any traits. First Rifle Company, First Revolutionary Vanguard. Rifle Company. Vanguard. I feel like let's promote a Vanguard. I don't think it really matters. So that gives us an extra general. Reckless. Fantastic. Just what we wanted. Actually, I could work that because I want an armor general. So speed and attack could be good. Oh my God, his stats are so bad though.
Hey there.
I'm gonna have to promote one of these guys. Division recovery rate, infantry attack, and entrenchment with leader experience and lower chance to get wounded. I mean, this guy easily has the best stats. He's only leading my rifleman unit as well, so he's kind of replaceable. Perceptive and lucky with awareness of mysterious stranger. Or Captain Boucher, who is currently leading the militias. Yeah, I mean, I don't want somebody with gunslinger to be promoted. Make Lieutenant Clark available as an advisor that you can assign to a military high command. If he has skill level 4. Interesting. Yeah, he's my best commander, so I guess so.
What's up?
You're now in charge of the whole army. And this guy is somehow... I love how he's got increased planning speed, but he also has bad max planning. In charge of my rifles. I mean, he's in charge of my rifles for now. Motorized loss. Motorized attack or gloss when moving. Motorized enforcers. Motorized fire teams. Cavalry attack. What about, like, tank attack? Is that not an option? He's really good at making mediocre plans really fast. I mean, it's kind of good for a motorized division. It's the funny part. Because it means I could do like rapid planning and then move them. Rapid plan and then move. Movement bonus on land as well. I mean, that's only for field marshal, but... Dude, I guess I'm giving him Leadfoot. I ain't so sure how I feel about that.
Sir?
I did want to take everybody and go into training because we do have a lot of recruits, especially in the militia department, but some of the vanguards and stuff as well. These guys are actually totally green. I don't know how they made it out the gate. I guess I could give him like motorized company maybe, but we picked up smoke signals. Decryption might not be a bad idea for us right now. All that stuff is still pretty advanced. Same with this. I could pick up riot control and get enforcers and then use them as my garrison. I guess I have two options. One is I get enforcers and the other one is I get robots. But man, I would have to get a lot of tech to get robots. Honestly, I think I'll just use militia for garrisons. I don't think it's really worth the investment right now. But dogs would help them out a lot, so let's do that. We're bleeding for the commune. We still don't have the manpower for industrial sacrifice. Which means I can't go any further down this tree. I am pumping out civilian factories right now, so why don't we just grab some other stuff? Pick up holy schematics and we could get some advances in this tank tech. Oh, they're green because we promoted their commander and they lose 25% XP. Uh-huh. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Two of them, though? Like, two of them went down, but maybe I guess all of them go down. Live and learn.
Sir?
I mean, I wasn't sure that I could even create a new army without getting some guys. Man, we have so many towns. I guess so many small towns. We have Red Deer, North Redmond, Vermilia, Wainwright, and Loidminister are all actually like decent sizes. And I guess so was Grand Prairie. Grant the followers more bases. Entrance removes 2 scrap. All right, look, I'm willing to do that once more, but I think that's probably it. That way they have a, you know, they have a place in entrance, they have a place in Loidminister. We keep them on the outsides. Motorization upgraded. We'll pick up simple tracks so we can start making tanks. Our anti-partisan upgrades are done. I'm gonna pick up commando training because it's really good, and then we can start trying to get more spies in other countries. Man, I'm gonna placate them again, even though that's so expensive. We can spend a bunch of our caps on a military signing bonus. This will get us a bunch of manpower, and arguably is one of the best things you can actually spend economy on. Strength and resistance, steel plane blueprints, steel naval blueprints, steel army secrets and enemy supplies, trade secrets, and deflation schemes. All of these would take both of my operatives. Learning traits linguist. Oh, that's nice. 68% done. How do I know when they're ready to level up? It's a good question. Death Claws ate our scavenging team. No. That's rough. That's real rough. Oh. I guess we'll get this tank schematic upgrade right now. I need more bottle caps. Send out a scavenging team. The Resistance DLC mechanics, the black sheep of the DLC family. I really like it, even though it's pretty minimal. It seems very strong if you use them well. Like being able to root out resistance is huge. If you get the opportunity to rob places for 200,000 bottle caps, that's also busted good in this game. Escort caravans is fine to do. It costs me 10 manpower. Our manpower is starting to steadily climb again, which is great. That's the thing, low resistance is either pointless or really strong. Yeah. I mean, one nice thing about this DLC is it doesn't, this mod is that it doesn't require any of the DLC. And I'm pretty sure law resistance is the only thing that actually does anything. The international market doesn't work because it has its own organizational marketplace. I don't know what's valuable here. Stealing blueprints, maybe, but unless they give me blimp blueprints, I don't really care about them. I guess stealing army secrets is not a bad idea. Probably. There's our commando training. I think I am going to prepare to infiltrate the army. I could wait until this guy gets linguist, but he already has linguist, and I don't want both of them to have the Great Stampede. We have an excellent chance of completing this. Agents will infiltrate across a neutral border. Border guards in the area are expected to be less alert. We'll use diplomatic back channels to identify and contact members of the Stampede administration with political views not shared by their government and get them to work for us. And then our agents will escape by crossing the border at night in a remote location. I mean, that seems doable. Prepared. Commence. After, I'm probably going to move the spy to Middlemark so that hopefully I can rob Middlemark. Decryption mechanic is the best. He gives a huge buff. Yeah. It's not... I think it's 10% combat bonuses. And then you can boost it and get 50 for 30 days. Which can be really nice if you're like about to finish, if you're trying to like push through the final point to mop up a country. It could be super valuable. In such a peaceful part of the game right now. What happened to making this dynamite? Did I lose another factory? I could have sworn we just built a military factory up in Grand Prairie. Maybe I'm losing my damn mind. There's holy schematics for tanks. Reduced consumer goods would give us faster building for a little while. We no longer have regulated shack markets. For whatever that did for us. I guess the next best thing for my army would probably be to start upgrading these guys.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
I don't have demolition equipment. They all have combined arms. I don't want to keep having to spend our PP here placating them. I know we have a lot of war support right now, so we can sort of afford it, but the PP is valuable for other things. Gotta take a sip from that trusty People's Victory Flask.
Mind if I put some civil defense stickers in here? Stickers?
Thank you.
Oh, see, Pop? Put them on the radio dial.
Thank you kindly.
40 and 1240. That's Conrad.
4 wheels to survival. That's your car in a civil defense emergency. It will help you move away from...
Refreshing.
It's in good mechanical condition. Tires properly inflated, battery in tip-top shape, and your gas tank more than half full.
This is ahead of time? Is that ahead of time? No, weird.
For official information.
Another sticker at the half-full mark will help remind you to keep plenty of gasoline in the tank.
Know the 6 steps to survival. Make this year your family's year for civil defense. You take the first step.
Pick up some decryption.
Civil defense, an American tradition.
Purifying presence, smooth talker. This guy's got intensive training. Target sabotage efficiency, capture cipher risk, sabotage risk. So this is, we built a specific building that allowed us to recruit guys with intensive training. So we are 100% going to get him. I'm not clear how you unlock additional points, but I'm very glad to start getting them. So we'll have him start working in Middlemark. Again, I don't see any options to rob people. I wonder if maybe it depends on what your government type is, whether or not you're allowed to do that. The Gateway has taken the Iron Confederacy. They're way behind. Wainwright. What is our... I'm still at 8. Where is Wainwright? I really just don't think I want to get them any more stuff. I don't like the idea of removing permanent resources. It feels like a very expensive decision to make. What do we got here? Civilian factory construction speed and infrastructure construction speed. I wouldn't say no to any of that. I'm going to take that right now. We got simple tracks unlocked for our tanks. I guess we can wait a little bit before we do that. We do have a 40% boost, so we could... I mean, we could build that and just start, like, making tanks. But I think we're better off putting that research somewhere else right now. I haven't built any of these industry things, and I don't know if we need them. You know what? Let's just double decrypt. For right now. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm going to fire my general. If I had taken that before hiring this guy, he would have been level 2 and had a bunch of extra skills. It's actually a great question on whether or not we're better off. If there's other ones here that would also affect that. I don't think so. Yeah. So we can just we can can him and hire somebody else in here. It does mean I have to promote another field commander though, which is a bit of a pain. I like the way this guy looks. He's got this nice nice good communist hat, but no XP. This guy's got 2 citations. So I kind of am curious, like if I give him grants field commander XP, if they are promoted from the unit, the medals travel with them. Ah. Borg, hoy hoy there. Experienced soldier losses, reconnaissance, supply consumption, division recovery rate. So I could give this guy 2 medals and then promote him, and he'd be way better. He doesn't have any XP, but he'll still be better. Comrade Nathan, certainly a very smooth talker with all those skulls on his shoulder and back.
Sir?
Real good lookers, right? So many good looking portraits. I think we'll definitely take that guy with the double citations. PP cost is crazy early on. Yeah. I don't disagree, but if it's to get a better general, it might be worth it. Let's grab some base stability, because this will also increase our political power. I can keep this guy as well, and I can also just make him my motorized division instead of my rifleman division. So, like, I'm gonna need another general no matter what. Usually people medal up way later on. Is it not worth it, though, if you're going to be promoting, like, if you need a general? It seems like the benefits are so huge. Man, I low-key just want to go to war with somebody. Just jump on him. Great Stampede at Middlemark, Battleford. Yeah, I guess it's way cheaper, though, if you wait. This is all like impassable wasteland for the most part. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so it's literally only very specific problems you can even pop out here. Here's motorized flight. Our blimps are still a little bit ahead of time. Oh, I didn't realize we would get bonuses to all of our aircraft as well from these other traits. Bonuses to range, to air defense, to range. Can you make like cargo blimps? I don't even know. I think so. All of this stuff is still ahead of time. Agriculture is ahead of time, but we also have 100% research speed on it. So I tell you what, we're going to go for that. We also have 1,000 manpower, so we can finally get that research tree in the focus tree. Yeah, I really can't placate these guys anymore. It's too expensive. All right, well, look, I'm not going to worry about swapping any of these dudes out anytime soon or giving them metal because I don't even have a tank division to use yet. So part of it is just like, what's the rush? According to Dev Diagram medals, any medal awarded to the division will be retained by that division. However, the newly created general will keep a reference to the awarded medals as a means of remembering their accomplishment with no direct effect on the new army. We've elected to support this behavior should modders wish. Oh, well, that's good to know. Then let's for sure not do that.
What's up?
If that's the case, let's just pick a random guy. Seeing as I'll never know what his traits are until he's promoted. Let's take this guy. Commando, Special Forces. Fast metabolism, strong and lucky. Wow, he got loads of great traits.
Hello, sir.
Special Forces Supply Grace, 96 hours. Oh, cool.
Hello, sir.
What do you have for bonuses? Awareness. And mysterious stranger?
What's up?
I could make this guy special forces, dude. We are recruiting special forces. They're actually the only thing we're recruiting right now. And he wouldn't be a bad choice for it. 3 logistics skill as well, right? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like let's make him special forces if that's the case. The question is do we go heavy special forces?
Once upon a time they sang the Vodeo-Yo, but that was long ago. Then
We don't get access to advanced armor.
they got tired of that, you know. How do you like those guys? Everybody puts in extra notes. I'll overlook it. But the
It's confusing because like sophisticated infantry tech.
is that swinging symphony. Dink, a dinkity,
Looks like it would cover power armor.
a dinkity. Oh, what a tune for crooning.
But I guess it doesn't. Oh, special forces is its own tree too. Oh, okay. So that's not.
Hey,
All right. Well, let's just give him basic. I think light special forces if that's the case.
Land are ringing. They've made their own paradise land. Singing dink, a dinkity, a dinkadoo, a dinkadee. Simply means dink, a dinkadee.
I don't know. I mean, part of me is like, do I just ditch light special forces and make a bunch of power armor guys?
Me hear that choir. Oh, what a tune for crooning.
Turning power armor into an offensive weapon, an exceptional idea. You'll be trampling over enemies in ease with no time at all.
Hear that band. Stupendous. Now let me hear the
Options,
trumpet.
options, options, options.
That's not a trumpet. That's not a trumpet.
I think we'll go sniper.
That's a trumpet.
Man, he's even got the supply consumption here with fast metabolism. Oh, that's plus 10%. So he offsets himself a little bit, but
Dink, a dinkadee, a dinkadoo, a dinkadee. Oh, what a tune for crooning.
I want to play with heavy armor.
Fellas, I'll take it alone. A dinkadee, a dinkadoo.
If that's the case, this is probably the only Spec Ops division I'm going to want.
And the Sultan offered me his harem of 500.
You know, Big Daddy from Bioshock
But I
makes
turned
big
it down,
sisters.
Because when I get up every morning, who wants to
Are they
find
little
a
sisters?
black woman in the bathroom? Not the Randy. Dink, a dinkadee, a dinkadee.
We are going to take mechanized warfare because we're going to have a lot of tanks because of the weird communist path we're going.
Note was given to me by Bing Crosby, and was he glad to get rid of it? Simply means a dinkadee.
God, we got to start coring some territories. We're getting close.
Civil defense is common sense. This is Pat Boone. In case of enemy attack,
Liberate the
you must
serfs.
know your warning signals. A steady blast of 3 to 5 minutes means
Middlemark has
change
asked to
radio dial to
tributize
640
us.
or 1240. A 3-minute wavering tone or a series of short blasts. Take cover immediately.
We're going to lose 1,000 manpower for this focus. But we're going to get 4 arms workshops out of it, which is going to give us dynamite, tribal scout kits, power armor, and doggies. Which I think is a fine idea. And we have succeeded in infiltrating the army. Which, oh, now if we build stuff up there, we can steal army secrets and enemy supplies. All right, well, man, I might as well put you back in, build some more intel. We're doing, honestly, we're doing pretty good on the old resistance network right now. So I think I'll just put a spy in each of our neighboring enemies. We'll build up some intel. See what we can figure out. We've got some pretty good encryption going right now, too. We might as well take vacuum tubes. We're only 0.17 ahead. Now, we have a well-equipped army. Trade laws, all for the revolution, or glasnost. Provides more intelligence, but we'd produce a lot more. Give lifetime pensions. I don't think I want to do anything to drop my stability if I can avoid it. Oh, we should absolutely be taking some of these army training bonuses. Legendary Wastelanders is also good. We gain less political power, so it might be something we want to wait on. We're not working on energy weapons or robots right now, so we can hold off on that. We could pick up something like build higher construction speeds. The industrial concern, major business. Which probably would not be a terrible idea. Seeing as I'm really trying to get this stuff ramped up right now. It's getting a lot better. And then, to be honest, I think I'm going to have to start saving up an insane amount of PP to start coring provinces. We can core when compliance is at 95%. And not before. And not a moment earlier. Oh, the powered armor units could be called Big Sisters in tribute to BioShock. That's honestly not a bad idea. The focuses don't give me free cores. Our focuses give us cheap coring cost. Though not that cheap. A new profession seems again, the shack market is popping up. I'm going to try not to burst the Canadian real estate bubble. It's a little too real for me. And I really want to say, like, let's start getting some of these companies going. We're going to start pumping out that dynamite. So
What's up?
like, what would it cost for me to change all of you guys to advanced divisions? Ooh, a lot of manpower. A lot of manpower that we definitely don't have. Here's the industrial sacrifice. Bonus infrastructure and an off-map civvy workshop. We'll take that. We are actually running out of water, finally. I was wondering when we were going to start hitting things like that. We make a bunch of it up here in Fort Saskatchewan. So if we increase the infrastructure a little bit, that'll even out. And there's our bonus to agriculture, which will give us An extra 500 manpower back in the bin as well, which is great. I don't know how our research is so high. I guess it helps that I'm not researching so many different things. Let's get some tanks. Where are these rats and pests against the commune coming from? Why are they selling the commune state design housing? I would love to know. Try to just absolutely trash the place. Oh, Great Stampede is invading Battleford. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of nice because if we attack the Great Stampede, we'll be able to take all that in one fight. Hit him from the rear. Unfortunately, we cannot afford to do that. Well, we got the really exciting triple war to start out the campaign. We now have to sit and wait and build up our economy for a while. That appears to be phase 2 of this campaign. And then once we work our way through this tree, we can start doing stuff. I need to get all of these lower techs. Yeah, every one of these lower techs before we can actually start going to war again. So we're in big economy time. No template is using dogs. I'll be the judge of that. I was just going to give the militia dogs because I was also thinking about getting rid of the militia and just using them as garrison units. I guess it wouldn't hurt for just my garrison militia to have this, but capitalist plot to me, trying to destabilize the glorious utopia. The capitalist pigs don't deserve to see the mines. Instead, we declare exterminatus on all of them. Our next 5-year plan, grow the economy. Sounds pretty normal though, right? Win a war that takes a year, recover for the next 25, lose it, and it's like 100 turns. Yeah, there's truth in that, that's for sure. So these militia are my garrison right now, right? No, the advanced militia is actually my garrison. Oh, did I screw this up? I sure did. All right, give them dogs. We're missing dogs, but we'll get them back. We make like 1 a week, 1.5 a week. That'll increase over time. Shouldn't be too bad. And the Scavenger's Triumph, giving us a bit of mobilized motorized vehicles and a bonus to air technology. Can't really say no. We'll send out some more manual prospectors. Getting that water up and running. We're getting the roads all built right now as well. Actually, I got to boost Fort Saskatchewan here first. Satellite. Did we not get a infrastructure to Fort Saskatchewan and Nisku Leadux? Yes. They're both getting +3. In fact, they just got it. So this place is about to be maxed out. So if that's the case, it's going to have 100% infrastructure. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to build just a ton of workshops in here. Fort Saskatchewan also just got a huge boost. And they're getting another road built right now. Why don't we do one more after them? I gotta kind of wait. I'm also low-key thinking about like making some forts on these choke points so that these guys can't just like come marching in, but I don't really think they're going to. They seem pretty weak. Okay. Advanced Special Forces kits, Army experience. I don't think we need any of that. So let's just grab some political power and war support right now. And honestly, I think if we're getting bonus war support, we can probably placate the followers. No. I need the PP. Okay. That feels like a good little spot. How about we cut the video there? That seems like a good idea to me. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to cut the video there. Thank you for joining us. I hope you come back for more of this as we continue through the old world blues and crash again every time.